Um, Now this is the perfect time to make this video. Because we all know that Halloween is coming up, and the big question amongst Christians, amongst believers, is, should Christians celebrate Halloween? From my perspective, the answer is no. Christians should not celebrate Halloween. In Deuteronomy 18, verse 10, it says, "Let no one be found among you who sacrifices their son or daughter in the fire, who practices divination or sorcery, interprets omens, engages in witchcraft, or casts spells, or who is a medium or a spiritist, or who consults the dead. Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. Because of the same detestable practices, the Lord your God will drive out those nations before you. You must be blameless before the Lord your God." You see, when it comes to Halloween, you just have to understand that Halloween is the devil's holiday. If you notice, everyone dressing up in the devil, as demons, as witches, as warlocks. That is 100% proof that Halloween is the devil's holiday. And we just have to understand as believers that we are in this world, but we are not of it. And Jesus says in Matthew that if anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Meaning, if we call ourselves a Christian but still entertain in Halloween, still going into these Halloween parties, still dressing up as Halloween, that means the love of the Father is not in us. That means our faith is in vain. Because when Jesus tells us to deny ourselves, take up the cross and follow him, that means to deny every part of this world, to deny every part of entertainment within this world, to step away from what our flesh wants daily, and to follow into what Jesus Christ wants, which is to be holy, just as he is holy. And that means to sacrifice Halloween. That means to sacrifice the partying. That means to sacrifice going trick-or-treating and partaking in these demonic holidays. Because this world is of the devil. This world is not of God. And everything that this world is promoting is to steer you away from Jesus Christ. Now, I understand that for the people who have children, just tell them the truth. Tell them that the Halloween is of the devil month. Because God disciplines us by telling us the truth. So don't be afraid to tell your children that the Halloween is of the devil's month and we cannot worship it. Now you can still get candy for your children as a believer, but as far as allowing your children to go trick-or-treating and you seeing all of these houses dressing up in demonic activity and witches and warlocks and all these other type of things, it's allowing demons to access into your children and into yourself. The more you continue to entertain Halloween, that's why you see a lot of chaos and a lot of evil going on within this month of October, within Halloween itself. because that is when the witches and the warlocks and the enemy and his demons are active. So as a Christian, as a believer, we have to stop celebrating Halloween. If we truly love Jesus Christ, like we say we do, we have to stop entertaining, celebrating this demonic holiday of Halloween, because it's not of God, it's of the enemy. And the more we continue to entertain Halloween, the devil's holiday, the more we are steering away from God, the more we are steering away from His love, and the more we are not walking in holiness, but we are walking in unrighteousness and wickedness that God calls us not to walk in.